You kind of can see. So we live there, and I'm trying. Let me see if I can get some people on here, so y'all can explain what's going on and what happened. Okay, now we can go and get started. Now, what's going on?
Okay. Well, first of all, greetings to everybody else. We're here at 200 East Beltline Road. We just got out the school board meeting for the Desoto ISD. Most of the board members were here tonight. Matter of fact, all of them were here tonight. You had a lot of community people here tonight, community leaders that were here tonight, and you could still feel the tension in the room, because I do feel that the superintendent, Ms. Osama Rogers, is not playing the fair game. Because number one, you have some people that y'all know that's your friends that's going to come up and speak on behalf of her to show her or show the community how good of a superintendent she is. And I've told the mother that that is exactly what she's going to do. That was some more proof tonight. So this right here is Miss Allen. This is Alea's mother. She came out here tonight. She did not get a chance to speak. I know we were all pressed for time, but nobody on the board seemed like they were interested at all. And I want the public to hear her voice on what happened to her child, because had it been someone else's child like your child, you would be pissed off. And it's sad that she has to go through this time and time and time again. 3 months is a long time. DeSoto still to this day has not, put a letter out that they were supposed to. We just got a letter today. They just made a response today. It's been 3 months. Okay. And then when they say they took every precaution to do what they have to do, they didn't. They didn't even call 911 when the child got hurt, falling down the stairs. The child could have died. She could have broke her neck. She could have fractured her skull. Anything could have happened. It's hard enough as it is being a parent with a special needs child, but have to face that in the school saying that, hey, we are not responsible for it. That's totally BS. And by that, I mean Bible study, but you know what I really want to say with that. So I want you to tell everybody on special topic what just transpired and how you felt about that, and you can let them hear it from you.
Yeah. So again, I'm the mother of Alea Smith, the child who was injured at DeSoto High School on September 5th. Oh, thank you, because I'm freezing. I came here today to clear up some things at the board meeting. Unfortunately, I did not get a chance to speak. On September the 5th, I was called to the school at around 3:20, and I was told that there was an incident that occurred with my special needs daughter. When I got there, went to the nurse's office, and saw my child's face, it was unimaginable. She had an injury to her forehead, blood was gushing, she was covered in blood. As I inspected her, I noticed that her teeth were gone. I yelled out, "What the hell happened to my daughter?" And they all just stood back, didn't say a word. So I pressed, and eventually, everybody's seen my post. The teacher, Coach Moss, said, I was pushing 2 wheelchairs, parked her, did not lock the chair, and she rolled out the chair. After that, I took her to the hospital, and the doctors, dentists, all contended that could not have happened just from her rolling out the chair. So the next day, I received a call from Dr. Morrow. He's, I think, the director of student services. He said, "Hey, someone texted me and just told me to reach out to you." He didn't even know what happened. They just said, "Reach out to this parent." So I met with him and Dr. Darden that day, September 4th. Went to the school, my sister and I. During the conversation, because of course I'm livid, during the conversation, they slipped up and said, "I would be upset as well if my daughter had fallen down some stairs." Nobody told me. I talked to Dr. Darden the day she was at the ER. He did call to check on her. Never said that happened. He said a parent witnessed it. So at that time, he knew she had fallen down those steps. Didn't say a word. When I turned to them and said, "What? You're telling me my daughter fell downstairs?" They were looking at each other like, "Oh my." Then he said, "The video will show you everything." I requested the video. I've had several meetings with the district. I kept it quiet because, number one, I wasn't going to send her back, but I wanted real change for students with special needs. That's what I wanted. So going into a meeting with them and asking them, "What have you done since this incident? What have you done to provide safety to all these other kids?" The bullshit they felt, they fed me, it was crazy. So in that moment, I decided that she would return, right? And you will put these safety protocols in place for her and for everybody else. That is why they've been meeting with me, because I've initiated those meetings. They have not. I have pushed, I have emails, text messages, all of that. The reason that I chose to speak out now after 3 months is because after all of those meetings and after all the safeguards we've put in place, they continue to fail her. Just last week on Thursday, they failed to buckle her wheelchair and brought her down the same route that she failed. We spoke about her IEP, her one-on-one. She's supposed to have a one-on-one, a secondary, and a tertiary area. Everybody's supposed to be trained on her, so if the one-on-one is out, the second person steps in. One-on-one was out last week. Guess who stepped in? No one. So this is why I'm now speaking out, not because I am angry that the incident happened, but I felt like we were working towards a solution. But as of last week, you do those things, you just don't care. And the district is responsible because you should be making sure that they're doing their job.
That's right.
You should be making sure. They're not doing it. And so they're hands off, and that pisses me off. You should not be over students if you don't give a damn about them. I'm sorry. And they showed me tonight that they don't give a damn. You're trying to save face with the community instead of saying, we apologize. What can we do to make it right? That's it. And my response would be, get your people trained, get more people in those schools for our students. That's it. It's really simple. They're making it worse than it is. They're making me fight, and I'm going to continue to fight for my kid and for every kid at DeSoto High School. That's just what it is.
Let me ask you a question.
Mm-hmm.
So you saying what you feel like they should do, and you said put something in place.
Yeah.
Do they know that, or you haven't got a chance to tell them?
I have had 5 meetings with the district. The reason we have quarterly meetings is because of me. Because during those meetings, I said, you know what? I have many parents here because they're speaking out now. How about we have quarterly meetings with these special needs parents so y'all can hear their issues and we can resolve. They know everything. I am very vocal. Every one of them know me because I've been in those meetings. So yes, they do.
And so really, so if they go on and handle their business and put something in place for training, then what's next?
So you can put things in place, but
Right.
if you're not consistent with your follow-up
Okay.
and ensuring that those things remain in place, it doesn't matter that you've put it in place.
Right.
And so that's the issue. We've had those meetings to put those safeguards in place, but you're failing because you're not following through.
Oh, okay.
You can tell the kind of attitude that the superintendent has by not caring or whatnot. Just before you came out to do the live feed, and I'm just gonna say, you see a squad car right there, and you have police officers right here at the door. Her son came out,
Yes, he did.
Calm it down. I'm not
and
trying to
he
be
wanted,
no mess.
he wanted to have a meeting with me, and we all know what the word meeting means with me. Now he knows that I'm a law enforcement officer. Now there's certain things you just don't do, but you're just that mad that your mother has gotten exposed of wrongdoing and won't protect these children at this school, that you want to come out and have a meeting with me. So that shows a lot that, well, we can't get rid of Brian Woodard. We can't get rid of Miss Allen. They're just being thorns. Yes, we're going to be thorns. Because just like I said before, even though they always tag my position of me being in law enforcement, but just like we say, protecting the servant, yes, we're going to protect all that. We got that down pat. But the service is not just being in the community. It's helping people who have a hard time helping themselves. And there's not a lot of people that do that. The stuff that went on in there was uncalled for. But they had no sympathy for the mother. I mean, how would you feel? Or how would you feel if you had a child like that you dropped off at school or whatnot? You think that they're safe, but you come back to a bloody child that's supposed to be in somebody else's custody, and the person says, hey, well, we're not responsible. And then you write a letter that says, hey, we've done everything that we can. We answer protocol. Well, how come nobody called 911? This child could have died. We could have been wearing t-shirts or something like that today because of neglect. From what I'm hearing, there's 40% of the teachers that are in the school district right now are not certified. And they know this.
So let me ask you this, because somehow got to be a solution somewhere, right, Mama? It needs to be a solution put somewhere,
It
right?
definitely needs to be a solution.
So when you was coming in here, what was you finna tell them? Because you can let them know right now. So that way we can try to have some kind of something going as getting towards a solution or what you need put in place. Because somebody go watch.
So I thought there were solutions in place, again, which is why I've had all those meetings. Put safeguards in place for these students. Make sure that and I met with the head of the HR at the time. Make sure that your staff are certified and trained. And they assured me that they have trainings, I believe he said every month, with their staff. I don't know if that's true or not, but it's not showing, through their cert. It is definitely not showing. So those are the things that I want. Put policies in place to protect these kids. Make sure that no other special needs kids is able to push another kid.
Okay.
That's one. Make sure you have appropriate staffing in place, because when I asked Coach Moss that day, well, did you have appropriate staff, enough staff? He said no. That's your teacher in your school saying no, I did not have appropriate staffing. So get the staffing in place. And again, make sure they're trained. But then after you do all that, you have to come in and check and make sure that these things are happening. And that's the failure. Because if they're going in and checking, Alea would not have had her seatbelt unbuckled on Thursday, coming down the same way that she fell on September 5th. This, again, is why I'm speaking out, because, and I told Dr. Dorn on October 10th, I will never forget the day. I have the text messages. I said, this is the last time that I will bring an issue to you. I will take matters into my own hand. He's got it, I got it, and I can share it. This is why I'm here today, because again, you continue to fail not only my child, but every kid with special needs in that school.
Another solution is communicate with these parents. Parents need to know if something's wrong with their child. They need to send letters out. If your child is sick, whether they got sickness from another student, the whole school, the parents need to know about it so they can take precaution for their child. If somebody got hurt, they need to take precaution about it. Somebody needs to know that if they got sexually assaulted or whatever the case might be. I've had to defend all of those things. If you're doing the right thing, then the right thing would be happening. You would let these parents know what's going on with their child. There's not one person that I know of that drops their child off at school or drops their child off at the party or drops their child off at a friend's house, and they want to know what's going on with their child. And they're going to have questions. If my child was hurt or if my child was sexually assaulted, they're going to want, how come nobody told me or what went on? You never know. Once you mess with somebody's child, especially being a mother, because I know I've heard from mothers all the time, they will kill for their children.
Absolutely.
You know, especially you hurt somebody's son or hurt somebody's daughter, they will kill for them. And I've said it before and I say it again. Just like when I was talking about the sexual assaults that happened in Desoto. One of these days, one of these mothers or one of these fathers that's not going to get any help, that's going to be fed up that they did not know what happened to their child because they keep hiding secrets and they keep withholding information. They're not writing letters. Somebody's going to take it into their own hands, and somebody's not going to be here because people do not mess with their children. Okay, so that's one thing. Communicate with these parents and let them know what's going on in the school district. This is ridiculous.
Hey, Mama, you want to close us out? I know we cold over here. I know you. I'm freezing over here.
I'm going to say that again, I've extended a lot of grace because I wanted to make it right for all students, not just Alea. I've given them time to make it right. So now they let me refuel for the fight. So I'm here for the fight. Justice for Alea. That's the closing. Thank you.